Gersh, blursh. Hello lovely people, my name is Emma. Welcome back to my silly little channel. We're talking Barbie stuff today, as you can probably tell. I'm in a Barbie mood. I'll be perfectly candid. I've got some editing to do and I need to do a bunch of goofy stuff in After Effects, and it's been looming over me for a while, so I'm procrastinating. I'm actually gonna have to take this off because it's too warm, but look at the inside. I just wanted to, it was an excuse to wear my black milk Barbie jacket, which I don't wear often enough. It's actually too cold without it on. Oh, the winter. I just thought I'd share. I get a lot of, let me actually get the box. I get a lot of these GlossyBox. So if you're interested in kind of beauty stuff and makeup, it's one of those, I want to say like mystery boxes, in that you get a mix of things, but you can look at what's coming in every box. And so you don't have to get it if you don't like it. I prefer to keep it a mystery, except for this one I know is the Barbie collection because I bought it specifically. My mum and I, my best gal pal, we've tried it at like a few different, her especially, we've tried a few different sort of beauty box things. GlossyBox gives you, like 99% of the time I want to say, I think I've had a couple of samples and small bits like once or twice, but they give you full sizes, which is what makes this better than quite a lot of the sort of beauty boxes that I've tried. Not Spawn, just really love them. GlossyBox, if you do want to sponsor me, hit me up. There's not enough views on this channel for that, but I'm still gonna try. I am such a sucker for Barbie. I think it's because I did the kind of Uno Reverso as a kid, right, where I was little and I liked pink. Pink is a pretty colour, people give you pink stuff. I liked Barbie because Barbie's cute, whatever. And then I got a bit older and started sort of developing into a personality. And because I liked video games and I didn't care about clothes at the time, which is sort of hard to imagine now, I know. So I sort of went into the more tomboy side of things, so I just had that very like, oh, I hate pink, well, it's not cool to like pink girly stuff, whatever. And then as an adult, when you grow up and realise that actually you can like all kinds of things at the same time, I've sort of been reclaiming my pink and Barbie love. I've got like Star Trek Barbie and Ken right here, with Ken looking lovingly into Spock's eyes, as is the way. I'm like a sucker for any Barbie collab crossover. Barbie and Black Milk, Barbie and Colourpop. I got the Malibu Barbie Colourpop collection, I love it. I got my, like my mirror from that right here, although it is covered in makeup now, but that's what happens when you use products, so it's fine. So I was actually going on GlossyBox to buy my mum a Mother's Day gift, which I did do. I didn't just forget about her and buy myself a present just before anyone makes that mistake. It would be like me to do that, but I didn't. I bought myself a treat as like an extra because I couldn't resist a Barbie crossover. So let's just dive in. I just wanted to, I've not done, you know, back in the day, in my early days of YouTube on my main channel, satisfying rip of a cardboard box, I did like unboxings and things because it's just fun. I just find them interesting, I find them fun, they're useful. Oh my god, the box is amazing. You know, if I'm interested in buying, I did this more back in the day when loot boxes weren't as crummy as most of them are now. But I really like sort of unboxing and opening things. I think it's fun. And this is my channel where I just do things that I want to do, so I can be a bit more sort of girly and silly. Let me introduce you to the box for the... This is not a recycling box. I find this with a lot of the glossy boxes. I've got their, I've recycled some of them. I repurposed a lot of them for resending packages, but the GlossyBox do such nice boxes and they're really high quality as well. So for actually containing stuff like all the makeup that you keep buying, they're really useful. This is gorgeous. I've got their, it was like a sort of astrology kind of themed box. It's all sort of purple and mystical looking. I've got that one as like a keep box because it's super cute. Oh, this is exciting. And the ribbon that holds it together. Sorry, Barbie. I just dropped Barbie on her face. Barbie and her friends. Like, unironically, that Netflix Barbie series was really funny. That was, like, the one that was super meta. Just, genuinely, there's some great Barbie stuff out here. One of my not regrets, because I do my goofy stuff for a living, and that's more than I could like dream of. But one of my like mild almost regrets, sort of like sadnesses from leaving VFX, is that the company that I worked for worked on the Barbie movie, and I'm like, I wish I could have worked on the Barbie movie. Like, that would have been cool. Like I almost genuinely, I was tempted to ask if I could work on that movie to stay longer, but that was not the decision that I made in the end. But that's how much I love Barbie, and I think that movie looks awesome. So let me untie the beautiful Barbie GlossyBox ribbon. And then we've got our little leaflet, which I shall put aside and ignore because we're going to look at the actual products. We don't want to look at them in a leaflet yet, but there goes that. Oh, beautiful paper tied by a little Barbie sticker. So cute. Genuinely, I say, whenever some phrasing along these lines comes up, I say, be who you want to be, B-A-R-B-I-E. Like, surprisingly often in my daily life. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, makeup sponge, brilliant. I go through these like crazy. I actually tried, you can probably tell if you're watching this and you're like a makeup person, or just a normal person probably, you might have noticed my makeup is a bit dodgy today. I tried, literally for the first time ever, in my defense, airbrush makeup today, which is something partly why I wanted to try it is because I go through so many makeup sponges and things like that. It's definitely, takes a little bit of getting used to. If you fuck up, it's so much worse than if you fuck up normal makeup, because you can't just like, it's so wet, how it works, that you can't just dab it. And if like I did the sealant and then dried it with the airbrush and waited a minute and then tried to do my powder, and it was still too soon, it was still too wet, so I took like a chunk off my face. Hard, but I think could be, getting used to it could be really good for like a base layer. Like I'm about to go away for a few days just to stay in a cheap hotel, and I'm like, I'm not taking I'm not taking the airbrush compressor kit with me, so I'm always gonna need my regular makeup either way. That was a long-winded way to talk about just a nice makeup sponge. Yes, good, I'll always use them. Just can't do, I've tried brushes for foundation and I just can't, I can't get behind. Maybe I've never used the right brush. I mean, I've tried foundation brushes and I've watched all manner of tutorials. I just find sponges much easier to work with. Oh my gosh, blush. Ooh, liquid blusher made by Mitchell. This is exciting. I never ever used to use blush. I started using blush literally like a week ago, because this is embarrassing. I was like, I really like the like e-girl aesthetic. I really like e-girl makeup. How do they kind of achieve that look? And a lot of it is with sort of blush. And my kind of thing was like, I never used it because my face is very red. I'm very pale, so I get like pink in the cheeks really easily. And I was like, I'm covering up my pink cheeks. Why would I want to do that? But I have found it makes me look much more healthy actually, doing a little bit of blush. And then for being on camera and streaming and stuff, doing quite an extreme in that sort of e-girl style just pops a little bit and makes you just, yeah, look a bit more alive. So that's exciting. Liquid blusher, I bet that for the like e-girl kind of makeup aesthetic. This is so embarrassing today, I'm just embarrassing myself. I bet that would be, wow, look at that colour. That is very Barbie. I bet that could be really good. That's exciting. I've got to record a normal, sensible video with an academic, with a scholar later, so I don't want to go too crazy trying makeup like today, right now. There's so much in here. Okay. Mascara? Yes. Lashed Up Mascara by Skin Division. Buildable, flake-free, natural mascara in black, which is good because I always wear black mascara. Don't know why. I don't do mascara super often, mostly because I'm usually wearing glasses. So I tend to wear it, just like a aesthetically pleasing mascara like tub. Yeah, I don't tend to wear mascara too often I am today, if I'm wearing my glasses. Ooh, that's a really nice little brush. Can you see that? If I cover my face, you might be able to see it better. You might just have to take my word for it. Not gonna lie, this is a lot more than I expected. Oh, a hair mask. I love a hair mask. I've been using another one that I got in a GlossyBox actually, that was sort of like coming to an end. Like I've used it so often that it's starting to run out, and I was like, I'm gonna have to start buying hair masks. Yes, beautiful. These are really great if you've not used like a hair mask before. It's like conditioner, but you can leave it in for a really long time. Like you can leave it in overnight if you want to. So I tend to, in the bath or the shower or whatever, I shampoo my hair and then I just put in the hair mask and I just leave it until the end of my bath or shower. And then I just wash that out as the last thing, and it really does, especially like the next day, it makes your hair so much softer and nicer, especially if you're like me and you do a bit of a dye job occasionally. Really exciting. In what world am I attempting to give like beauty advice? Hydra powder. Colourless? Looks colourless? Yes, good. Setting powder that is colourless. Love that. A problem I face occasionally, again, being a very pale person. I love setting powder. I kind of live by it because I'm also a very sweaty person. All the personal details. I find a lot of them tend to have just a bit of a sort of orange tint, or just a bit of a tint. If they're ever tinted, basically, unless it's literally white powder. And what I used to do was, if I had, because I found it so hard to find foundation that matched my skin, I would use foundation that was probably a bit too dark, and then white powder. And it kind of worked sometimes. Colourless powder and the right colour foundation is much better. So very pale. Oh, Soap and Glory. I love Soap and Glory. I haven't bought Soap and Glory for years. The reason is purely because it's the sort of thing that when I was younger I'd always get as a present. You know, Soap and Glory sets as presents, so I've never bought it myself. Actually, that's a lie. I've definitely bought it at least once or twice for myself, but still. Clarifying shower gel. Beautiful. Built-in body lotion. Can't smell over the internet, but trust me, if you've ever used Soap and Glory products, it smells like Soap and Glory. They're really, really nice smelling. They've also got their packaging is all sort of fun, almost like, it's like that contemporary mix that I really like is kind of like feminism intersecting with that like 50s aesthetic. Ooh, night cream, night nutrition. Nutrient-dense kale, lemon, broccoli, and raspberry. So this is a, like an evening face and neck sort of moisturizer repair cream. Beautiful. So you'd cleanse your face in the evening and then put this on before bed. I can't really smell it. Which is probably for the best, because it's got broccoli and kale and stuff in it. I am one of those moisturize, moisturize, moisturize kind of people. Oh, foaming cleanser. This is an official like own brand GlossyBox Barbie crossover. So it's got the cute Barbie ladies on the packaging. That's pretty sweet. I do really like foam cleanser actually. I haven't used a foam cleanser for a while. So I've been using the La Roche cleanser just because I had loads of it. I was using them for a while, and so I bought the big sets that have like giant tubs of cleanser and toner and stuff. But in terms of my next one, foaming, it would probably be, like a foam cleanser would probably be my my ideal choice. Oh, it is fragrance free. That's what I wanted to check. Fragrance free. I don't have particularly sensitive skin. To be honest, my skin is usually fine with most stuff, but it's still, it's good to know for, in case you are a bit more sensitive. We're still going. Starstruck Triple Baked Highlighter. Ooh. I need to get into the plastic. So this is the Revolution, I Heart Revolution, which I used to buy a lot of. Before I started getting all my stuff just through GlossyBox. When I say like, oh, this is what I used to buy, it's basically like pre-GlossyBox is what I mean. Because you just get such a good range of like skincare, hair care, makeup. I haven't needed to go and buy much. I haven't needed to like do a shop for makeup or beauty products for like forever. It will be like, oh, I've run out of brow powder or something. Oh, this, I just really like the packaging. That's really cute. That is gorgeous. That is really very pretty. Look at that shimmer. We're nearly there. We've got 2 things left. I can't believe how much was in here. I pretty much say that every time, and everything so far that we've been through is something that I will definitely use, like regularly. So that's really good. Okay, so this is a brush. It's a fan brush, so I think mostly I haven't used a fan brush. That's more for highlighter, stuff like that. Stuff that I don't do so often. It's so cute! It does look like a little tiny fan. I feel like I need like an oily shirtless man to be waving this in my face. Use this little multitasker to lightly apply highlighter or powder products for a soft focus finish. Okay, cool. This is also vegan and cruelty free. I haven't been checking every product, but how cute. Ah, little soft brush. So the Starstruck highlighter, PETA certified, cruelty free. So pink diamond. We have a radial lifting face mask. Oh, you can't go wrong with a nice face mask. I don't know, I'll be honest, face masks, they're one of those things where I don't know how much they actually do. I don't know how much effect they have, but they feel and smell really nice. And there's something really luxurious about having a face mask on in the bath that makes me feel like I don't really care. You know what I mean? It's not like it's quite a cheap self-care treat that makes me not really care that much what it does. Vegan, also vegan. Combining expertise in biocellulose technology with a serum infused with a skin tightening complex. This sheet mask hydrates and lifts. See what I mean? That kind of thing. I don't know how true those kind of things are or how much difference that would make on your face noticeably, but I'm sure it smells great and feels really nice. Oh, this is a 20 to 30 minutes one, so this is definitely luxurious bath usage. Sort of side note, we don't love PETA. They've been pretty sexist, even in like recent history, not even, you know, because it's easy to go back to what an organisation or a charity or whatever used to be in the olden days, but even in quite recent history they've been pretty sexist. But they have very strict standards on animal cruelty and usage, so if something is PETA approved, that's beneficial to know. But we don't love them, or at least we don't love their marketing team. Pretty terrible marketing team, but in terms of standards for animal welfare, good. Hair mask. Yep, Leaping Bunny certified, cruelty free, also PETA certified, cruelty free. If you're gonna be cruel, you've got to pay up. Cruelty free and vegan. So you don't want to get that wrong. What about the Skin Division mascara? Vegan and no animal testing. GlossyBox's own foaming cleanser, PETA approved, vegan, no animal testing. The brush has a big vegan thing on it, but I think we already said that one was. The night cream is also certified vegan. Just the blush, the blush and the powder that I will double check. Okay, so the By Terry, this is one to be aware of. They are not certified cruelty free. So they might, whether they test themselves or whether they use a supplier that might test on animals, not certified cruelty free. They do have vegan ranges. I don't believe this is part of that. Worth noting. Yeah, they don't test finished products or ingredients on animals, neither do their suppliers or third parties, and they don't sell products where animal testing is required by law. So the blush, which I'm glad is cruelty free because it's my favourite one to say, 100% cruelty free, not all vegan made. Okay, I missed one. I realised I missed the Soap and Glory in the animal cruelty roundup. I was pretty confident that they are cruelty free across the board, but I just double checked and they are. They don't sell anywhere that requires animal testing, and they don't test their products or ingredients on animals, neither do any of their suppliers. So also certified cruelty free. They aren't vegan. I know that for a fact, partly because it doesn't say anywhere on their stuff that they're vegan, but also because they use things like honey and beeswax in their formulas, so they can't be vegan, but they are completely cruelty free. So, editing Emma, put this in the bit of the video where it should go. Thanks. It's worth checking on cruelty free websites. There are a lot of organisations. Leaping Bunny has its own certification. You can look on their website, you can look on other places as well that will tell you if, you know, in this year a company is cruelty free, because a company will often say, we don't conduct any testing on animals, but they might use a supplier, or they might, this changed recently, but in previous years they might supply to China, which requires animal testing. stuff like that. So it's worth looking up on other websites than the brand zone, if this is something that matters to you. I just want to make clear as well that my pointing these out is purely for if somebody's watching this thinking, I might get this, but I need to look up whether every product meets my beauty standards. I'm just trying to make life easier for people. Everybody has different stance on what they find acceptable. There's no judgment either way, not from me. I like when products are cruelty-free and vegan. That's kind of my ideal, but I'm not super strict on it because I'm not vegan in my diet either. I'm very much have as much plant-based products as possible, but then some plant-based products are harmful to the environment, so it's hard. Palm oil, oh my god. Oh, and our cute little brochure, I just want to read out the little statement in here because it's really cute. From their beauty editor, Elle. Both GlossyBox and Barbie have the same beliefs. We want you as a woman to be uniquely you. As women, we are strong, support other women, and we accept everyone for who they are. All of these stunning products can help you shape a makeup look perfect for you. Genuinely, one of the reasons I'm having such a maybe this is part of the reason that this week I feel particularly I want to be a pink princess this week. I felt that kind of for a couple of weeks. I felt that for a couple of weeks and then I kept getting ill and feeling really gross and unattractive, and it's just reinforced my need to be a pretty princess. That's not too sad. I went to a Women of YouTube creator event recently, which I will talk about soon, when I'm awake and not so busy. Although, as I say, I am clearly procrastinating right now. But I am feeling a little bit of girl power, kind of that cheesy spirit at the moment. It does feel quite empowering to be around other female creators who are businesswomen and have been doing this for a long time and demand to be taken seriously, because I feel very silly doing what I do a lot of the time. So it's kind of good to challenge that. And one of the things I like about Barbie is that it has always been, and this has stuck with me since I was a kid, my primary love for Barbie comes from the games, the PC games, the PlayStation games. I love video games, love the Barbie games, absolutely adored them. They always had this core message of be yourself, be who you are, you can do anything. I mean, Barbie has had 200 careers or something insane. I genuinely feel empowered by Barbie, if that's not completely ridiculous. As a kid, that did affect me in a positive way, so that's part of why I love Barbie. So thanks GlossyBox for partnering up with one of my faves. And now I have this cute box as well. Here we go. Wow, even with all the packaging removed, that is still so much. Oh, that's a thumbnail moment. There you go. You got your face mask, you got your how do presenters do this? You got your face mask, you got your night cream, you got your cleanser, you got your hair mask, which I had almost forgotten about and just got really excited about, highlighter, the blush, your makeup sponge, your mascara, your multi-purpose soft brush, clear powder, and your Soap and Glory shower gel. That is a pretty... I know I do this without pouring everything out. Ooh. So attractive. That's a pretty fantastic collection, I think. Personally, I am very, very happy with that. Not least of all because of the box that it came in, which I can now keep forever. I love this. There you go. I hope somebody out there enjoyed this video. It was very silly. Before we wrap up, first I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee, and then I'm gonna open some PO Box stuff, because I got a couple of packages this week, which is very, very nice. Whoop. This is from Lloyd. Lloyd lives near Dallas, Texas. I've watched your channel for a long time and really enjoy it. You have a relaxing, spontaneous style. Oh, that's very sweet. I bought this Mallory Swanson jersey online and it's too small for me. Oh yes, I was so excited about this, so I thought I'd send it to you. Mallory Swanson is a forward in the United States women's national team. Best regards, Lloyd. Thank you so much, Lloyd. This is so exciting because, right? Okay, so here you go. You got USA on the front and then Swanson on the back, and her number, I guess, is 9. I was so excited when I saw this, because I started at a certain point when I got something weird in the post. I started opening it off screen and then putting it back in the packaging once I determined that it was something normal that I could open on camera. I put it back in. So most of the time I have seen something of what is inside. So I was really excited about this because it's like, you know, growing up watching American TV and everything, everybody has like a sports jersey, and I don't have a sports like top to wear, and this is so I have my own American sports top. How cool is that? I know it's like a really silly thing to get excited about, but I am genuinely really pleased. Thank you so much, Lloyd. This is from Robin. Yes. Oh yes, this is very sweet. My husband and I really enjoy your content. We watch it for the educational. Something's wrong with me lately. We watch it for the educational, what a word to stumble, and entertainment value, as well as an unexpected health marriage benefit. That's so cool. When I'm wired and can't sleep, my husband will pull up an episode, offer me his chest, and I'm usually out within minutes. Your voice is so incredibly soothing. That is so sweet. And there's a PS at the end that said, my husband was worried I might insult you. Not at all. Like, people have said this to me like quite a few times, said that I sort of like, my voice helps them sleep or puts them to sleep or whatever. I think that's really complimentary. I think that's really sweet. I don't take that as an insult. People have said things like, I can't focus on what you say sometimes because I just like listening to your voice. That's so not insulting. That's really, really nice. And I do a lot of putting on YouTube and stuff to kind of fill silence and background listen to stuff. So you don't have to be 100% focused on my videos to enjoy them. That is totally fine. I think that's really sweet. In my 2025 trailer review, I did mention being interested in people's projects. So Robin sent me her book, which is a cozy mystery. If you find the binding a bit tough, this is cute. It's because it's been printed on recycled paper. I did think, when I opened it, I was like, this is held up really well. It's like this is the book, An Organic Murder, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, I do genuinely, I go crazy for like, I mean, I've been consuming books like nobody's business recently, but like people's don't read the last page. What are you doing? I'm like instinctively turning to the last page of a mystery book. No. Yeah, I'm like so enthused with people's creative projects right now. I think it's really awesome, and the amount of people that have written books over COVID or just like since or whatever, because it's kind of increased since COVID, which is why I've noticed, I think is amazing, because writing a book is like, it's insane. I've been trying for so long. Like, I've written about 30,000 words of this kind of novel of mine, and just when people have, I'm just so impressed by everyone who has done something like this. So that's amazing. Thank you so much, Robin, and your husband, who I don't think you named? No, I don't think so. Yes, Robin and husband, thank you so much. No, you did not insult me at all. This is really sweet. I really appreciate it. So those letters will go in my little letter collection, which I keep. And the book will go on my bookshelf. I decided to start reading Lord of the Rings from the beginning recently, and I forgot how long it kind of takes to get going. So I kind of need to either put that down for the moment and get back into my other books, or like really power through. So we'll see. Thank you so much for watching this weird nonsense. I really do like having a channel where I can just kind of post whatever. It's just kind of freeing to be able to have like a kind of vlogging lifestyle channel where I can just be. It's just me being myself and talking about things that I want to talk about. Without being like, oh, this is going to annoy people that are only subscribed for specific content. So if you watch these videos, thank you so much. I'm really grateful, and do subscribe for more. I've got lots of behind the scenes stuff coming. I want to do a behind the scenes of the short film that I just made with some footage that I got from that, as well as just kind of talking about the experience. And like I say, I'm going away next week. I'm going to take my camera to the hotel room just to mostly to make myself feel a bit less lonely, if that's not too pathetic, but to also talk about the acting class that I'm doing while I'm away. So if you're interested in those things, please do subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you very soon.